Good morning, my dear students of class 7. How are you all? I hope you all are fine there and ready for starting social class having pen, paper and necessary materials. This is me, Dinesh Karke, your social study teacher, and you are watching your own program, favorite program, PABSON Tele-Education on our favorite channel, Janata Television. So, are you ready? If you are ready, if you are excited or enthusiastic to join the class, then I would like to welcome you all in this live social class. So, let's begin, let's get going. Boys and girls, today we are going to discuss about our local governments. Unit 1, Lesson 3, and the topic lesson is our local governments. Boys and girls, before I begin the class, I would like to ask you, do you know about the local governments? You have 20 seconds only. Think, rack your brain and find out the answer. What do you mean by local governments? Okay, so stop for a while. Now I'm gonna explain about the local governments. Then after you'll match your answer with your findings, whether you are right or not. Boys and girls, before I talk about the local governments, first of all, I would like to inform you about the federalism. All right, what is federalism? Boys and girls, will you please see the slide? What is written there? Yes, federalism. What is federalism? Okay, it is called in Nepali Sanghiyata. Have you heard about federalism before? Have you heard about Sanghiyata before? Yes, you might have heard about the federalism. Boys and girls, now tell me, what do you mean by federalism? Okay, so boys and girls, let me tell you, boys and girls, federalism is a political system in which there is a mixed or compound mode of government. All right, combining general government. General government means federal government, and regional governments like provincial, local governments, which is known as federalism. Let me explain one more. Boys and girls, political federalism is a political system where there is a mixed or compound mode of governments combining central government or federal government and other regional governments like federal, like provincial government, local government, which is known as federalism. Boys and girls, I would like to explain this in Nepali also. भाइ बहिनीहरू फेडरलिजमलाई चाहिँ हामी नेपालीमा संघीयता भन्छौँ है त। यो यस्तो मिश्रित सरकारको प्रणाली हो जहाँ चाहिँ संयुक्त रूपमा केन्द्रीय सरकार पनि हुन्छ र विभिन्न प्रान्तीय सरकारहरू पनि हुन्छन् र स्थानीय सरकारहरू पनि छन् र यो यस्तो किसिमको संयुक्त किसिमको सरकार चलाउने एउटा प्रणालीलाई चाहिँ राजनीतिक अवधारणालाई चाहिँ राजनीतिक प्रणालीलाई चाहिँ हामी संघीयता भन्छौँ. बोइज एन्ड गर्ल्स, लेट मी टेल यू वन्स अगेन, federalism is a political system in which there is a compound and mixed mode of governments combining central government and other provincial and local governments, which is known as federalism. I hope you understood. I will make it very clear after I will explain about the federal structure of Nepal. After I show you, I will display you the federal structure of Nepal, and I will tell you its meaning in a particular way, in a clear manner. Okay, so let me show you another slide, boys and girls, my dear students. Boys and girls, look at the slide. Constitution of Nepal 2015. नेपालको संविधान 2072 promulgated on 3 Assos 2017. We all know, the Constitution Nepal 2015, नेपालको संविधान 2072 was promulgated on Assos 3 2072, that declared Nepal as a federal democratic republic of Nepal. See the name itself. Name itself is Sanghiya Lokantrik Ganatantra Federal Democratic Republic of Nepal. It means Nepal has adopted the federalism. That's why its name is clearly saying that Federal Democratic Republic of Nepal, Sanghiya Loktantik Ganatantra. When you know, when you identify, when you understand the structure of the Nepalese federalism, then you will understand its definition. All right. So let me show you one more slide, and then after I will try to make the definition more clear, boys and girls. Boys and girls, look at the slide. Boys and girls, the federal structure of Nepal. Look at very clearly. At the top, you'll find the federal government. All right, means central government. It is in Kathmandu. It's called Kendriya Sarkar. All right, federal government or Sanghiya Sarkar we say. All right, then after, look at second step. There are 7 provinces, you know, right? Some of you are living in province number 1. Some of you are 2. Some of you are Bagmati, Gandaki. All right. So there are 7 provinces. This is the federal structure. All right. Then after 77 districts, according to our federalism, there are 77 districts. Before, there were 75 districts. Now, our country has been divided into 77 districts under the structure of the federalism, boys and girls. Then after, you'll find, you know, local governments, local levels. How many metropolis? 6 metropolis. 6 महानगरपालिका भाइ बहिनीहरू, 6 metropolis, 11 sub-metropolis, 11 उपमहानगरपालिका भाइ बहिनीहरू, boys and girls, there are 11 sub-metropolis. And then after 276 municipalities, 276 वटा नगरपालिकाहरू, and 460 rural municipalities, 460 वटा गाउँपालिकाहरू. So boys and girls, look at 6 plus 11 plus 276 plus 460 plus is equal to 753 local levels. This is the structure of the federal structure of the Nepal. Now, boys and girls, let's relate this federal structure with the definition. What did we say? What did we learn? Discuss about the definition of federalism. Let's remember once. Federalism is a political concept in which there is a mixed or compound mode of governments combining with central government and other provincial and local governments. Look at here also. You will find central government means federal government. It is in Kathmandu. Now federal government led by Prime Minister KP Oli. All right. Then after 7 provinces across Nepal. All right. Isn't it 7 provinces? Then after altogether 6 plus 11 plus 276 plus 460 is equal to 753 local levels. So this is the structure of federalism of Nepal. And after observing the structure of federalism, now again you can make the definition, right? Federalism is a political system in which there is a mixed or compound mode of governments combining central government or federal government and other regional governments like provincial governments or local governments. And in local governments means metropolitan city, sub-metropolitan city, municipality and rural municipality, or 753 local levels. All right. So federalism is a political system in which there is a mixed or compound mode of government combining central government and other regional governments, provincial and local governments, is known as federalism. Boys and girls, I hope you understood it. All right. After the class, this video will be uploaded in the YouTube also. You can visit it and you can find out the video and you can observe, you can pause and you can copy and you can understand also, and you can talk about the federalism with your friends and with your teacher also, and it will try to be clarified more. All right. So now I hope you understood the definition of federalism. Most particularly, observe the federal structure of Nepal, then after try to understand the meaning and definition of the federalism, boys and girls. Now let's go one step ahead. Boys and girls, now what do you mean by federal government? Federal government refers to central government. All right, federal government refers to central government, and boys and girls, it is situated in the capital city of Nepal. Now our federal government is situated in Kathmandu, capital city of Nepal, Kathmandu. All right, And boys and girls, it has three major organs. They are federal government, three major organs like legislature, judiciary, and executive. Keep in mind, boys and girls, legislature first, then after judiciary, then after executive. All right. So, Vyavasthapika, Nyayapalika, Karyapalika, we say in Nepali, boys and girls. Sanghiya Sarkar, right? Federal government. Then after we say legislature, we can say Vyavasthapika, and then after judiciary we say Nyayapalika. Alright, you should understand in Nepali also, boys and girls. Sometimes people may ask you about the Vyavasthapika, then you should understand it is a it is a legislature. Alright, and judiciary Nyayapalika, or means judiciary, and then after executive, it is called Karyapalika. Alright, hope understood. In the central there are three major organs. Alright, they are legislature, judiciary, executive in a federal level, boys and girls. Hope you understand. There are three major organs: legislature, all right, judiciary, and then after lastly executive. Okay, boys and girls. Now let's go ahead. Boys and girls, look at the slide and tell me, identify the image. All right, our president Vidya Devi Bhandari. Boys and girls, the president of the Federal Democratic Republic of Nepal is the head of the state of Nepal. All right, and commander-in-chief of the Nepalese armed forces and the supreme leader of the country. Boys and girls, in our federalism, there is a provision of the president, and the president of the federal government, Federal Democratic Republic of Nepal, is the head of the state of the government and commander-in-chief of the Nepalese armed forces and supreme leader of the country. Vidya Devi Bhandari is our supreme leader of the country, boys and girls. Now, boys and girls, in the next slide you can see executive. We say, I already told you, executive means Karyapalika. All right, boys and girls, executive is a law implementing body of the state. Boys and girls, actually legislature makes the law. All right, and executive actually is a law implementing body. It implements the law made by the legislature, boys and girls. And Prime Minister is the head of the executive body, the federal government of Nepal, or the government of Nepal, or executive we say. The executive also known as government or council of minister. Generally people may confuse. Executive means council of minister. Karyapalika arthat mantri parishad. Understood my point, boys and girls? Hope you understood. Executive means Karyapalika or Mantri Parishad we say also. It is called in English Council of Ministers. Council of Minister means executive. It is called in Nepali Karyapalika. Who is the head of the executive? Prime Minister. Right now, the head of the executive is Prime Minister Khadga Prasad Oli. Got point, boys and girls? Now, let's go one step ahead, boys and girls. Now let's talk about the federal legislature. We already discussed there are three major organs. All right, in the federal state of Nepal. They are what are they? They are legislature, federal legislature. It means, and the second judiciary, third executive. Got it? Now let's discuss these organs one by one. First, let's discuss about the federal legislature. Boys and girls, look at the slide and see, according to the Constitution of Nepal 2015, Nepal ko Samvidhan 2072, there are actually, according to it, there are two houses in the federal legislature, boys and girls. Two houses. And legislature refers to parliament also. Sometimes you may confuse. Don't get confusion, boys and girls. Legislature means parliament. All right. Look at what are two houses. Federal parliament, it has two houses. All right. One is National Assembly. All right. It is called upper house. I will discuss about the National Assembly later on. But understand, our federal legislature has two houses. Means our federal legislature is bicameral. When legislature has two houses, then it is called bicameral. All right. Dvisadanatmak. And what are they? They are National Assembly, it is called upper house, Mathillo Sabha, and Rashtriya Sabha, it is called in Nepali National Assembly, Rashtriya Sabha. It is called upper house also. And second one is House of Representatives. It is called lower house. Boys and girls, Rashtriya Sabha, Pratinidhi Sabha. National Assembly, House of Representatives. So boys and girls, federal legislature has two houses. It is bicameral, all right? And the two houses are, one is National Assembly and second is House of Representatives. I hope you got the point. You understood it. Now, boys and girls, let's see this next slide. And let's discuss about the National Assembly. Under federal legislature, there is a one upper house which is called National Assembly. We have already discussed. Now let's talk about the National Assembly. Rashtriya Sabha, boys and girls. So the National Assembly is the upper house of the bicameral federal Parliament of Nepal. I have already told you, bicameral means two houses, dui sadanatmak. All right, keep in mind. So it is the upper house of the bicameral federal Parliament of Nepal. Federal Parliament means federal legislature. Don't get confusion. Legislature is equal to Parliament here. All right. So there is a total number of 59 members. Boys and girls, anyone may ask you how many members are there in National Assembly. Then get the point. There are 59 members in the National Assembly. Keep in mind. And do you know, 8 members are elected from each provinces, 7 provinces, by an electoral college of each province. And there are 3, and 3 are appointed by the president of president on the recommendation of the government or executive. Let me tell you, boys and girls, how many provinces we have? 7 provinces. All right. And from one province, 8 members are elected from the electoral college. 8. All right. 7 provinces, 8 members in each province, means 8 7s are 56. You know, it means 56 members are get elected from the provinces, right, through electoral college. Then after remaining 3, other 3 members are appointed by the president on the recommendation of the executive. Got point? So in National Assembly, boys and girls, my dear students, there are 59 members. Keep in mind. Okay. Anyone may ask you, your teacher may ask you, how many members are there in National Assembly? Then you should answer, there are 59 members, 8 members from each province. So 7 provinces is equal to 8 7s are 56 members. Now 3 are appointed by the president on the recommendation of the executive. मन्त्री परिषदको सिफारिसमा राष्ट्रपतिले 3 जना छान्नुहुन्छ अनि प्रत्येक प्रोभिन्सबाट भाइ बहिनीहरू 8 जनाको दरले चुनावमा इलेक्टोरल कलेजबाट छानिन्छन्. कति भयो त भाइ बहिनीहरू? 8 7 56 अनि यता 3 59. It means 8 7s are 56 plus 3 is equal to 59 members. Got the point? All right. So National Assembly, boys and girls, there are 59 members. I hope you got the point. Okay. And see where is the meeting place? You can see the meeting place. There is also International Convention Center, Kathmandu, Nepal. Now, boys and girls, the important organ of the federal, important house under the federal legislature is a House of Representatives. Boys and girls, now the House of Representatives is the lower house of the bicameral federal Parliament of Nepal. It is a lower house, all right? And the house has 275 members. Keep in mind, boys and girls, House of Representatives has 275 members, out of which 165 are get elected from single member constituencies by first past the post voting, and 110 elected through proportionate electoral system or proportional electoral system. Boys and girls, let me tell you very clearly. So in the House of Representatives, actually there are 275 members. Clear? Okay. Out of 275, 165 people get elected through first past the post electoral system. All right. And remaining 110 actually get elected through proportional electoral system. Boys and girls, across Nepal there are 165 constituencies, and from each constituencies one member gets elected. So 165, each member in each constituency means 165 members get elected and remaining 110 are elected through first past the proportional electoral system. Altogether, how many members? 165 plus 110 is equal to 275 members. So boys and girls, let me tell you very clearly, House of Representatives is the lower house of the federal legislature, clear, and it has 275 members, out of which 165 actually get elected through first past the post electoral system, means प्रत्यक्ष निर्वाचनबाट 165 जना प्रतिनिधिहरू चुनिन्छन् र भाइ बहिनीहरू 110 जना चाहिँ समानुपातिक निर्वाचन प्रणालीद्वारा चाहिँ चुनिन्छन् र जम्मा 165 मा 110 जोड्दा कति हुन्छ त भाइ बहिनीहरू? 275 जना सदस्यहरू चाहिँ कहाँ हुन्छन् त? यो प्रतिनिधि सभामा हुन्छन्। बुझ्नुभयो भाइ बहिनीहरू? Let me tell you once more, there are 275 members in the House of Representatives, all right, and out of which 165 get elected through first past the post electoral system and 110 get elected through proportional electoral system. I hope you understood and see the picture. This is the meeting place of the members of or representatives of the House of Representatives, members of House of Representatives, boys and girls. Now, boys and girls, now next one, we discuss about the federal legislature, all right? Now, we are going to discuss about the judiciary, all right? Boys and girls, judiciary is called in Nepali Nyayapalika. Boys and girls, judiciary is an organ of the state, all right? It is concerned with providing justice. भाइ बहिनीहरू, जुडिसियरलाई चाहिँ हामी नेपालीमा न्यायपालिका भन्छौँ हैन। यो एउटा महत्त्वपूर्ण अङ्ग हो राज्यको, है। यो अङ्ग चाहिँ न्याय सम्पादनसँग, न्याय प्रदानसँग रहन्छ। यसले चाहिँ न्याय प्रदान गर्नको लागि यो जुडिसियरले चाहिँ काम गर्छ। बोइज एन्ड गर्ल्स, इट इज रिलेटेड विथ प्रोभाइडिङ जस्टिस एन्ड power relating to justice is expressed by the courts and other judicial bodies. I hope I would like are you seeing the slide, boys and girls? Look at in the slide, you can find, you are seeing one picture, right? The picture, who is in picture? Chief Justice of the Supreme Court. Boys and girls, in our Nepal, there is a 3 tiers of courts. Means there are 3 level of courts. All right. First one is Supreme Court. It is called in Nepali. It is called Sarvocha Adalat. Right. Supreme Court. And second is High Court. Boys and girls, there are 7 provinces in Nepal. We know each province 1 High Court. Right. Ucha Adalat. So altogether 7 High Courts in Nepal. All right. And boys and girls, last tier is district courts. There are how many districts? 77. So each district there is a 1 district court. So boys and girls, this is the tiers of the courts. All right, levels of the courts in Nepal. The judiciary of Nepal has. Now, Chief Justice of the Supreme Court is Cholendra Shamsher Jawara. All right, got the point, boys and girls? So judiciary is one of the organs of the state. All right, and it is related with the justice. All right, I hope you understood it. Now, boys and girls, let's talk about the provinces. All right, how many provinces we have? 7 provinces. Boys and girls, Chief Minister, let me show you the slide. In the slide, you can see, right, Chief Minister is the head of provincial government, right? And each province, there is a provincial government, all right? And it is second layer of the government between the federal and local levels. Imagine, in the center, there is one government. This is known as central government or federal government. And then comes what? Right? Provincial government. And last, local government. So it is the second layer of the government. Got point? So now you can see in the slide, there are 7 provinces, and each province there is a chief minister. Okay, head of the provincial government is called Chief Minister. And province number 1, Sirdhan Rai is Chief Minister. You know, I think you know, because you are very talented in quiz contest. Quiz, all right, general knowledge. So province number 1, who is Chief Minister? Yeah, you are right, Sirdhan Rai. And province number 2, Muhammad Lal Babu Rao, right? And third, who is there? Damodar Dormani Paurel, right, Chief Minister of Bagmati Province. And province number Gandaki Province, Prithvi Subba Gurung, all right. And then after province number 5, Sankar Pokhrel, Chief Minister, I'm telling you. And then after province number Karnali Province, Mahendra Bahadur Shahi, all right. Then after last Sudur Paschim Province, who is there? Trilochan Bhatta. So boys and girls, in province, actually there are 7 provinces, and the head of the provincial government is called Chief Minister. Boys and girls, and now local governments, we don't have much time, boys and girls. The clock of the studio is telling that time is running out. So let's quickly see in our Nepal, according to the constitution of Nepal, Nepalको संविधान 2072, there are 753 local bodies. Boys and girls, today's our lesson is our local governments. Now let's see. There are, 753 local bodies, local levels, and each local level there is one government. Let me show you the slides. Look at the slides. 6 metropolis, 6 महानगरपालिका, and 11 sub-metropolis, 11 उपमहानगरपालिका, boys and girls, and 276 municipalities and 460 rural municipalities, boys and girls. So local governments, actually most particularly these 753 local bodies are called the local governments, all right. So boys and girls, in the coming class I will talk about the district assembly, I'll talk about the district coordination committee, I will talk about the function, power and function of the local governments in detail, all right. So we have come to the end of the class, boys and girls. Now before I wrap up, I would like to give you work. All right, now your homework is, boys and girls. Number 1 homework, you can see on the slide, right? What are the 3 levels of government, all right? And how many levels are there in Nepal, all right? So these 2 are your homework. Do it and submit your class teacher, boys and girls. So today this much only, boys and girls. I hope this class has been very fruitful, light bearing, and really help you in understanding the local government. If not understood properly, you can visit the video in YouTube and try to understand it and try to ask more about the local governments with your teacher. So this much only. Stay safe, stay happy, and follow the guidelines of the lockdown issued by the government. Stay safe, all right. See you next time. Till then, goodbye, have a nice day, and enjoy upcoming Nepali class with Madhav sir. Bye-bye.